So here's what we got. It's 10:30 at night. Hey guys, welcome to Raymer Outdoors. My name is Phil and this is my son Colton. Back about the beginning of 2023, Zach and Brendan from Whitetail Hype talked to me and said they were planning to do a caribou hunt with North Star Outfitters up in Alaska. Wondered if I wanted to go along. And I said, well, I'd love to go to Alaska. I've killed a caribou. Could I just go along and help? And they said that'd be great. So I planned to go, and then I asked them if I could take my son along because he had never been to Alaska, and so we planned to go. We planned the hunt for 2024. Made it to Prudhoe Bay. Sign on the airport door. Made it to Prudhoe Bay with we just have a little bit of gear. Not bad.
More gear than they have room. So I think we had half the weight of the plane. The tent.
So we just got to camp. They're setting up the tent, so you can see back there they got a good start. And I spot a caribou across the river and he looks good. So Zach and Brendan drop everything. And now I have to set up camp. And Colton. Hope they get him. They took off after him. He looked decent. Grizzly coming in, cow and sub over there, two muskox coming in, and then Zach and Brendan went after a bull over there. Two bulls went over here right an hour ago. So we got stuck. Yeah, we got stuck with camp duty. So all right, let's go. So here's what we got. It's 10:30 at night. Zach and Brendan got him a bull on the other side of the river. First day we're here. And the river's fast. It's not crazy deep, but a little treacherous. So Zach's already swam it twice, I guess. They're gonna try to bring their stuff over here. And we'll take it up to the tent then. Sizzling. What we got cooking? Caribou tenderloin that the boys brought across the river. They earned this one. Trying to warm them up. Sun's setting. Mountains in the background. Morning of the second day. Man, did we sleep good. Foggy, rainy, but we got a couple bulls spotted. the old guy here, and that you can't hardly cut a caribou off when even when it's feeding. It looks like you can cut them off, but you can't. They're walking faster than they look, or then it looks like they're walking. So I'm well into my 40s. I don't want to say how old I am, but then you got a 19-year-old, a 35-year-old that are in better shape than I am. I don't want to keep them from getting their caribou, and we're running, and finally I just say, you guys go, and I'm just going to lay down here, and I was whipped. So they take off. They leave me. It's raining. We don't really have cameras. I was going to use my phone to video, but I didn't take a regular camera on that day, so they take off.
Yeah, it was raining, foggy. It was pretty nasty. So we kept going down. There's one kind of a valley that had some a little bit taller brush. When I say taller brush, probably 3 feet tall.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were like, if we can get to that, we have a little bit of cover, and we can probably get just through the brush on the other side. Thought we could get a shot on them.
Got down to that brush, dropped our packs so we could move a little quicker. Got out of the brush, and they were already even with us. Got a couple more, maybe 50 yards more.
Yep.
Ranged them. They were about, I think, 380 to 400-ish.
Yep, I think that's what we got.
And we both, I kind of free-handed mine, and Brendan put his gun on his his
trekking
poles, and he shot and hit yours right away, and I shot and proceeded to miss mine twice. And by that time, Brendan shot again. His was down. Mine actually started running closer, so I was like, well, I'll just wait till it gets a little closer. Shot again and went down, and we're celebrating and all that, and pretty excited. We're pumped. Wore out from the hike and started walking up to him, and mine proceeds to get up and tries to go again. So I shoot and hit it and didn't go down. Shot again, and then it went down and was finally over there. So that was some excitement there, and we were all wet, pretty wore out after that.
I'm watching through binoculars, like in the distance, and I see a caribou go down, and I hear shots, and then I hear more shots, and finally another caribou goes down. Two bulls down. We are cold and tired. Tarp set up. We're a ways from camp.
No place I'd rather be than right here.
A little fire would be nice.
We don't know where we are at. Probably what? Close to 3 miles from camp.
Close.
Phil said he's not going to help pack one out if it's over a mile. Let's see if he holds up to that.
Well, got 2 bulls down. Me and Brendan each shot one. We were about a good 1.5 miles that way when we spotted these, and they were ahead of us. And we were like, well, let's try to cut them off. So we started hauling all over this ridge there, and we went. Finally, we were about whooped, and me and Brendan finally just let Phil alone because he was wearing out, and we ran all the way down, and we thought we were in front of them the whole time. Got down here, and they're already even with us. Popped out of the brush, and they were about 375, and Brendan smoked his, and I gave mine a couple warning shots. And then he came into about 300 closer, and I shot, and he went down and walked up, and he got back up. So I gave him a couple more, and he's down now. So yeah, pretty tickled.
First caribou.
Yeah.
Not even 20 years old and hasn't had a date.
The Arctic Circle.
Still happy.
Yeah, nice.
He's laying not much more than 80 yards over there, so.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Get these things cut up, and got about 3 miles back to camp, so be a long one.
Breakfast burritos on the tundra.
That's good stuff right there. 3 miles from camp. But you took a lot of other.
Ooh.
I think I'm packing almost my own body. I don't know, because your dad's
We give a little update of day, what is it, day 3?
Well, I was just thinking, like, when you guys go home, don't complain about your wife's cooking because this isn't how Phil makes it or something like that, okay? I don't want to cause marriage issues.
Well, it might after this, tell you what. Well, it's day 3, and we didn't do much hunting today, whereas recovery day. We killed 2 caribou yesterday, about 3 miles in, and we worked our butts off to get them back last night. So today we had to rest. So we're here getting ready to eat supper. We, instead of hunting, we did a bunch of fishing. We caught 6 grayling. So we're cooking those up right now, and we're gonna have grayling tacos with ramen
Got the
and
ramen.
some mac and cheese. So we're living right now, living large. Everything feels great except for our feet. And Zach's, he's a bit tired. He slept probably 4 hours today.
got the fish cooking over there.
Perfect.
Ought to be good.
Smells so good.
The 4th day of the hunt. It's cold this morning, 35, feels like 26. A few snowflakes. Well, it's got a lot of snow on it. Got our tarp set up. Start doing some glassing. Colton does not like coffee, but he's cold enough, he's trying it.
How hot is it? Dude, I'm getting all that snow.
We got a little fire going here. It is cold. Okay, we got some caribou working in. Zach and Brendan are down below me.
Ready? Yep. He's down. Rocked him, baby. Good shot, dude. He's down. He's dead.
Well, Colton and I are sitting here by the tarp. We're glassing and watching. We just heard the shot. They're waving.
All right, well, we've been glassing all morning, and finally we seen a couple moo come over the ridge, and saw some hunters stumbling around up there. They ended up not taking a shot at them, so they moved down closer to us, and me and Brendan moved down from our glassing spot, got to about 200 yards, and he bedded down, waited for him to stand, and shot him and dropped him right in his track. So it's a beautiful sunny day. The sun came out for the first time in a long time. It's warm and we are in good spirits. At least I am.
I'm in good spirits.
Last day, beautiful day, but the bugs are coming out. Brendan's itchy to fill his last tag. He's starting to compromise on size and method of take. But we've had a good trip. I'm probably gonna head back to camp soon and do some fishing and start cleaning up. But it's been fun, been real. Every time I come to Alaska, it gives me about all I can handle.
Last morning at camp, they're picking us up in a couple hours. Phil made pancakes and he made a nice big old grizzly pancake for us.